The biggest failure for parents is when their kids grow up, not wanting to become anything like them. You absolutely need to start breaking free from your parents' control in your 20s before then. Try not to make any major life decisions like getting married, having kids, or starting a business. Some parents love to say, "I live for you. I brought you into this world and raised you because I'm responsible for you." The moment those words come out, you start feeling guilty and ashamed. But have you noticed that when it comes to major life decisions, they often don't really understand the situation yet? They'll say with complete certainty, "This path is right for you." The problem is they haven't actually thought it through for you. Their so-called looking out for you usually involves about 5 minutes of understanding, but they expect you to spend the next 10, 20 years or even longer dealing with the consequences of walking a path you don't like, and that doesn't fit you. So here's what I want to say. You have to learn to break free from your parents' limited perspective. You need to shake off those ideas that only demand obedience, those surface-level suggestions that never dig deeper. They may have never truly tried to understand you, and they haven't taken the time to adapt to a world that's already changed. Second, you need to learn to reject that impoverished way of being raised. You're probably familiar with this approach. It's essentially education through put-downs. When you came home as a kid with a first-place finish, excited to tell them, they'd say your school isn't that good. Getting first place was just luck. They always point out what's wrong with you first, where you don't measure up to others. But they never tell you what you're better at than everyone else. Growing up in that environment makes building confidence nearly impossible without confidence. Real growth becomes incredibly difficult. So you have to actively clear out those voices and influences that constantly chip away at your sense of worth. Third, you need to learn to gradually break away from dependence on your family of origin and move toward independence. There's a concept in social psychology at its deepest level. Money means control if you truly want the freedom to grow. The most crucial step is financial independence. When I say break free from your parents, I don't mean abandon them. I mean cutting off your dependence on them, both mentally and financially. Many people habitually think they're my parents, so they must be right. They wouldn't hurt me. But you need to understand that their ideas aren't necessarily right for you. Your life can't just be an extension of their expectations. You need to learn to let go of the expectations and demands they've placed on you and start living your own life. Of course, if your parents are naturally open-minded, financially well-off, and can give you clear direction and planning, then by all means, listen to their advice and work through your life blueprint, step by step. But for most of us, we eventually have to face this world on our own. Only when you truly establish psychological boundaries with your family of origin will you start growing and becoming yourself.